Quite the cart full of stuff you got there. All right, how's it going, everyone? You're watching the Green Dream Project. Jim here.
And Jessica.
We made a stop at Walmart, as you might have seen. But we weren't there for anything like groceries or TVs or anything like that. We came there with a special agenda, didn't we? We stopped at the garden center.
Our garden area really is still in construction. And I'm getting impatient because so now we're already past the summer solstice. I want to get some plants in the ground.
We're a little late to the game. You want to get that done months ago, getting seeds started and stuff like that.
So when I saw all the plants that Walmart had, I couldn't resist. I had to pick some up. Wanted to get some more mature plants to get things going and maybe some perennials.
So we're going to give you a little quick update on what she's been doing out here and show you some of the plants we picked up. Welcome to GDP's garden.
So you can see I'm still digging out our garden beds. This side is almost ready to go. Just gonna fill this in. There's a center bed here that's just about ready for planting. And we got a trellis up in the center of this bed. We've got a little bit of shade cloth up, which has made a huge difference, especially during the midday. We have a 50% shade above the garden, and that's helping to keep the plants cool during the midday when it's really hot. I'll probably be putting up a shade on the western side of the garden as well, maybe 80%, to protect it from that hot western sun in the afternoon. And I was talking to someone on Instagram about this, the difficulty growing in Arizona in the middle of summer with the stress from the heat on the plants and trouble keeping the soil moist. What I found was the combination of this shade cloth and the thick mulch we have, at least 3 inches thick, and the Oya pots, it's really helping to keep the soil moist and the plants cooler during the hot part of the day. And you can really tell a difference. The soil right here under the mulch by the Oya is nice and moist. Now compared to the soil in the pots, I have to keep these plants in the pots watered at least twice a day. Otherwise they get bone dry. So it's really important here in Arizona to provide that shade and provide the moisture. But let's show you what we got going on with the plants. Right now, the only thing that's in the ground is this Armenian cucumber. And unfortunately, it's getting chewed up pretty bad. I suspect it's from crickets.
Crickets? Man, you gotta know what a crumpet is before you understand crickets.
No one's gonna get this.
No one's gonna get that reference. My apologies. But if you do, leave that down below, because I gotta know if you understand that.
Also, we have some harvester ants coming through here like crazy. I'm not too worried about them disturbing the plants, but I think they're getting attracted to the leftover chicken feed. The chickens were in this area, and you know how chickens can be pretty messy, spilling their food and stuff. So I'm noticing them going to the pile of grass and the things I raked up, and I think there's some chicken feed still in there. So they're dragging it across the garden and taking it back home, I guess. Now the rest of the plants are still in pots. Some of them I had in our greenhouse and they've been growing for a while. I'll show you what we have. This one's pretty interesting. I planted a tuber that we found while digging. When you're digging around here, you often come across these different kinds of roots. These ones look kind of like a yam or sweet potato kind of root, this long, thick tuber. So I planted it to see what would come up.
Jess, are you telling me that's the tubers that we dug up from the ground?
Yes.
That is crazy. I didn't even know that started growing.
Yeah. Isn't that cool?
I cannot wait to see what happens with that. I can't believe they're growing. That's crazy.
And I'm 90% sure of what that one is.
What is it?
I think it's what's called an orange flame flower.
Oh, those are nice.
Yeah, so it makes these bright orange and yellow flowers. I think those tubers are edible too. That's something I'd like to try eating in the future. Another thing we found while digging, of course one of our favorite pastimes around here, is this one down here, and it has these tiny leaves on it, but the root looks, it kind of reminds me of like a chestnut. It's kind of round and dark brown. These are called Indian rush pea. Sometimes they're also called hog potatoes or pig nuts, I guess because pigs can dig up those roots and eat them. Those are also edible if you roast them, which I'd also like to try.
Yeah, we're gonna roast some pig nuts.
You want some pig nuts?
I have to think about that.
All right, and then we got green onions. Grace gave me those. She got them from the grocery store and she had them sitting in her refrigerator, and she asked if I wanted to plant some, so I did. And we have another Armenian cucumber that I'm waiting to plant, but that's growing its way out of the pot. And we have this nice house plant that Peter and his girlfriend gave me for my birthday. And I have a big pot of chocolate mint, which will probably stay in the pot because I know how mint likes to spread.
Is that what they make the Andes candies out of?
A while ago, Leanna over at McCoy's Oak Hill Farm sent us some comfrey plants. So we put those in pots, and this is in a grow bag that was sent to us from our friend Natasha.
It's good to have friends.
Yeah. And now I'll show you what we got from the Walmart Garden Center.
Yeah, Walmart Garden Center. Bet you never heard it said like that before.
We have some onion chives. This is zucchini squash. And this is the Black Beauty variety. A Japanese eggplant, some geraniums, flat leaf parsley, some lovely lavender, and this is a flame seedless grape. Really excited about this. And this is gonna go along the western side of the garden. Hopefully it will vine up and provide some nice shade and some grapes.
Shade and grapes. Can't go wrong with that combo. Oh yeah, welcome to the GDP Garden Tour, June. Not exactly a big bustling garden. We're not at that Roots and Refuge level garden tours yet. We'll get there someday maybe. I don't know. But we're getting some things started. We're getting the garden going. Everything just takes time, you know, starting from scratch. She's digging a lot of holes and we're trying to make it happen from nothing to something. A little tough going and trying to pick up plants, you know, like I think we'd prefer starting from seed, but.
I know, and we've gotten so many wonderful seeds from people.
All right. Thanks a lot, everyone. We really hope you enjoyed what we got going on here. Like I said, it's still a work in progress. It's coming along slowly, but it's coming along. It's all about getting in there, getting your hands dirty, getting things growing. Thanks a lot for joining us, everyone. Really appreciate you stopping by. We'll catch you on the next video.